Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the not Golden State Warriors MyNBA series, but the Seattle Supersonics MyNBA series. And last episode was our first gameplay against the Los Angeles Lakers, and not a lot has changed since then, but there has definitely been some changes. That game was phenomenal, by the way. Russ was unbelievable in off the bench that game, and he eventually became the starter for us. And just gonna kind of recap that for you right now. We are 10-17, and in this episode we are facing off against the Las Vegas Venom, and I'll show you that matchup in just a second here. But since then, this game against the Lakers, where Russell Westbrook was phenomenal, he became our starter against the Magic. Shot 4 for 17 and 0 for 5 from 3. Not too phenomenal for Russ right there. But then against the Suns, this is a game I did play. He was phenomenal. Jordan Hawkins also phenomenal. You see in a moment. He's been really good this year, but almost a triple-double for Russell Westbrook at the age of 37. Right now, Russell Westbrook is injured. We kind of went on a little winning streak, then we went on a skid, and then we went on a little winning streak, then we went on a skid, and then we just picked up a dub in our last game against the Miami Heat, and Russell Westbrook was really good, but unfortunately he suffered a hip injury, and so he's going to be out 4 to 6 weeks, it said. It might not be that long, but let's take a look at the transaction report for our team. We have made some moves, like a decent amount of moves. So Davion Mitchell was very unhappy with his role on this team. I do have a screenshot of it somewhere. Let me see. Yeah, Davion Mitchell was unhappy with the team, and he wanted to be moved as quickly as possible, which makes me feel some sort of way. So we eventually traded him to the Bucks for a young guy in AJ Johnson, and then Pat Connaughton as well. I really like AJ Johnson. He's got a lot of potential. He's really young. He's really raw, but you can see he's got some incredible skill. He's a great ball handler already at this point in his career. And then we waived Pat Connaughton, because why would I need Pat Connaughton? Vince Williams, same thing with him. He was very heated on this team, so we just traded him for a first-round pick, top 3 protected from the Kings, and Gabe Vincent, who we just traded again. Jamal Shed, he was unhappy with his role. We sent him to the Raptors. I got a first-round pick. Got 2 of them, basically. And then Tristan Vukovic, we signed him in free agency just to kind of be some insurance in case one of our bigs went down, because he's got some good versatility as a big. Deron Holmes kind of struggled this year, and then we also ended up giving Alondes Williams a chance to play because AJ Johnson eventually suffered a hip injury, same thing as Russell Westbrook. I think it was the game before. And then we just shipped Gabe Vincent and a second-round pick to the Pelicans for Antonio Reeves and an $11.6 million exception. Antonio Reeves is a very interesting player. He's 25 years old, I believe. He's in his second season, but he's got some scoring ability, and he is kind of a seasoned veteran only as a second-year player. As you can see, he's got some good stats: 81 mid-range, 81 3-ball, 86 free throw. Can handle the rock a little bit as well. He's okay defensively. He's not really an amazing athlete or anything, but he's a second-round pick from last year's draft, and he had 34 last year, or that's technically this year in real life. So maybe we're looking to give him some minutes as well this season. We'll see. Alondes Williams, I'm really excited to see what he can do, because he has been a menace in the G League over the past few years for the Skyfall, and I think he's playing for the Motor City Cruise right now. Baylor Shireman's been getting some run for us. I really like him. He'll probably play some minutes. AJ Johnson was doing solid. Nothing really efficient at all, but really limited role, really limited time to show off his game. Deron Holmes, he's been struggling, but I'm going to try and give him the benefit of the doubt. This is his rookie season. But if it gets bad and it's costing us some games that I think we should win, then Tristan Vukovic could play because he's younger and he's got, a similar play style. He's got an 83 3-pointer. Deron Holmes has a 75 3, and then Deron Holmes has a 78 3. So Holmes has more potential to be better, but he hasn't been. This season, Trey Mann, he's been probably our best. I'll say probably our best player, but you can also give that to Jordan Hawkins, who's having a great year. KCP, he's struggling. He's somebody we could look to move by next episode to a veteran team that needs a veteran and has some money to give away. I think the Kings are the team we're looking at to trade him to, which I wouldn't mind doing because his contract does expire this year. I think it might be a player option as well. It is a player option, so, maybe we'll look to move him if he doesn't like that team. They didn't give up too much. He's not going to give us a ton of return back. Musa Diabate off the bench is averaging 10 rebounds. He's been phenomenal for us. McConnell, another guy, maybe I look to move him, maybe I don't. He's not having a good year in the slightest. 31% from the field it's not good at all. Russ was having a pretty solid year before he got injured. 7.4 assists. In only 29 minutes a game, which is pretty solid. Haywood Highsmith, he's having a down year. We're just having some guys not perform their best. Kamon Malowatch has been amazing, though. 13 and 10 with 2 blocks. But, yeah, these guys are just not playing their best right now, and that's to be expected. But let's take a look around the league with some storylines a third of the way through this season. Let's start from left, and we'll make our way all the way to the right. Detroit, the Pistons, they drafted Cooper Flagg in the offseason, and man, did that pay off. The Young Guns have took the league by storm. They are 23-3. That is phenomenal. They are not only the first in the East, they are the first in the entire league. They're led by Cade Cunningham, who has been amazing this season. Asar Thompson has taken that leap a little bit offensively, and of course he is an all-world defender. Ivy's been very solid in his role. Jalen Duren starting to lock in defensively. This team is really scary defensively. They'll turn you over a lot, and they will get out and run. They've got a lot of youth, a lot of length, and a lot of talent, and a lot of young talent. And their veterans keep them in check as well. On the top here, Wemby has the Spurs at 18-6, the best record in the league. That is phenomenal. Wemby averaging 25.6 points per game, 12.4 rebounds, 3.2 blocks per game, shooting 46% from the field, only 30% from three, and almost 90% from the line. But he has been phenomenal with a roster that should not be 18-6 in a stacked West, but they are, and I think that's just been something you consider Wemby for MVP. We'll see down the line. It's only a third of the season. Sometimes the third of the season does not mean anything. You got an easy schedule, but we'll see how they do throughout the year. And then LeBron and the Lakers, 12th in the West with a 10-17 record. Fun fact, that is the same record as us, and we are an expansion team with injuries. Lakers relatively healthy as well. LeBron just kind of declining. This is his last season. AD, this might be his last season with the Lakers. I don't know what they'll do in the offseason if they don't continue this. If they do continue this misery that they've had. But we'll see what they do. They're a team to monitor. Maybe they sell at the deadline. I don't think they will. They're going to go all out for LeBron's last season. Wizards, this team is bad. But they do have some talent that is on the older side that some teams could value a lot. Kyle Kuzma not having a great year at 13 points per game. Chris Middleton averaging 15 points per game. But we know these guys are 20-point-per-game scorers, so Wizards are shopping them around, trying to see if anybody wants a 20-point-per-game score, maybe get a first-round pick in return, maybe two, maybe some second-round picks, and maybe a young guy should be the return for one of those guys. Bam Adebayo, he is having a really solid season, but he is no longer happy in Miami. They are 9-18. They are not doing well. Jimmy Butler just left them. I mean, they really just don't have anything going for them, so he asks for a trade, and I see him getting traded probably at the deadline. I don't know if anything before that would happen. Teams still have to figure out who they are. I mean, we're only 27 games into the season. Who knows what can happen? And then Brandon Miller, unfortunately for the Hornets, to round out these storylines, headlines, is out for the season. That's unfortunate. He was having a really good season. He was looking like he was going to be a near 50, 40, 90 player with 21 points per game. Like, that's crazy production. The Hornets still middle of the pack, but with him, they probably would have been, top 4 in the East. And that's a team that has a lot of talent, but they're young, and now they have to suffer a setback with another injury to a young star. So, yeah, those are the storylines for the first third of the season. Now to focus on our team and focus on our game against the Las Vegas Venom. Let's get into the game day. So, let's start with the Venom. This team is 7-17, second worst team in the West. They are pitiful offensively, pitiful defensively. Can't shoot the ball. They turn the ball over, not that bad. They have the second best bench in the league. I know it just says ND. I should have put a 2 right there. I forgot. I got to lock in on that. That's my apologies. They have the second best bench in the league, but it doesn't really matter that much. I guess most of their good scorers just come off the bench. They are 3-7 in their last 10, and they are led by the veteran player who came over from Chicago in the expansion draft, Nikola Vucevic. 15 points per game, 8 rebounds, 2 assists. He's having a really efficient season. He is also somebody teams could look to add near the deadline. Just a very, very good veteran scorer and very efficient as well. Almost 50, 40, 90, and a very good 54. And a very great 47% from 3. Like, that's incredibly valuable. And then for us, we're 10-17. We are not that good. 13th in the West, 32nd in offensive rating. That is it's the worst in the league. We have the worst offense, but the reason why we've won so many games, we have the third best defensive rating in the league. 31st in field goal percentage. That's pitiful. 27th in 3-point percentage. We turn the ball over the most in the league. And then we have a very, very mid bench. We're also 3-7 in our last 10, and we're led by Jordan Hawkins, who I was talking about earlier, who's having a really good season. 18 points per game, 4 rebounds, almost 2 assists, 43% from the field. Makes sense. It'll go up as the season goes on. He's starting to get more comfortable in his role, and almost 40% from 3 on a lot of attempts, and 92% from the free throw line. But yeah, that's the game day breakdown against this Venom team. They're not stupid good or anything, and they're not. I mean, they're pretty bad, but we are also very bad. But I'm excited to see what our young guns can do. Excited to see what our other guys can do, and I'm ready to play this one in Vegas. It is the battle of the expansion teams, and I'm trying to see, if we can find any diamonds in the rough. We got a lot of young guys that are going to be playing this game, and we got some guys who may be auditioning for other teams, and yeah, it'll be a fun one. An NBA Cup game as well. Let's get into it. All right, injury report is pulled up for us as well. You can see strained left hip. Once again, these guys are a little reckless in the bedroom. But we are ready against this Las Vegas Venom team. We're in Vegas, so not a super long road trip for us. Very nice. Vicky Allen has our team playing defense, but can she get us to produce some offense is the question. She's a rookie head coach. I think she's done pretty good so far with what she's been given. Only 10 wins is impressive with this team, like no doubt about it. The Venom have a D- home court advantage, which only makes sense because they are not good yet. Once you get good and you're in Vegas, I mean, you're going to get some real fans. We win the jump ball. McConnell off the screen to start this game. And Jordan Hawkins is open for 3. He missed it. Now let's see what we're setting up for TJ McConnell. KCP is open for 3, trying to audition for some teams in this expansion team showdown session. KCP got open for another 3-point attempt, and KCP is filling it up. 2 for 3 from outside. Nice pump fake on Vucevic. Reset your feet and knock down the triple. Connell now. We're looking for Jordan Hawkins. Hawkins got open with no screen, and Jordan Hawkins, like I said, is a phenomenal shooter. Catch and shoot, knocks it down, and our shooters are hitting to begin this game. Pushing it downhill. Deron Holmes open for three. No, Malawach offensive rebound, and he throws it down. And he also gives us the lead right there. Come on, Malawach with a very nice play. Triple. That's just too much space right there by Holmes, who was preparing for a drive from Norman Powell, but never happened. Hawkins now gets open for three again and cashes out. Jordan Hawkins has been phenomenal tonight. 2 for 2 from three. Nice backdoor cut from Alondes Williams, who got fouled, and he got the bucket to fall. Nice stuff there from Alondes Williams. And he's back at the line again and converts the three-point play in a tremendous pass by Moussa Diabate. Pulls up for that midi. Missed it. Diabate inside. Pump fake and lays it in. He is an offensive rebounding machine. He's also just a rebounding machine in general. Screen here. Corner drops. Holmes. Little half spin. Nice move from Deron Holmes on Aaron Wiggins. I told you in episode 1, this guy has some versatility with the ball in his hands. Number 14 on him. It's good defense from Diabate. He is such a phenomenal player. Holmes running the floor. Great pass from Baylor Shireman, who's not shot the ball yet, but had a really good impact on this game. Screen from Diabate. Inside, and Alondes Williams shows off that athleticism. He has been a great downhill driver in his debut for us. I like the way Alondes Williams is playing, man. It's a nice dunk right there. Here, they want Alondes Williams to get a screen from Baylor Shireman. Kick it out. Holmes open corner three. Knocks it down. Deron Holmes with 7 points. And another great play there by Alondes Williams. Diabate, he'll let one fly. He can shoot these. Missed it, but there's Baylor Shireman on the offensive glass doing a lot more than shooting threes. In fact, he hasn't shot a three all night, but he's got 2 points, 1 rebound, and 2 assists in an offensive rebound, leading to a bucket. We're looking for Trey Mann. Wide open for three. Trey Mann connects his first made shot of the night. It's a 10-2 run these past 2 minutes. Drives, lob up top to Malawach, who couldn't squeeze it. Hawkins just going to pull it. Why not? We'll take 3 points. It's better than 2. And Jordan Hawkins lighting it up from 3. Though Hawkins with the steal. Right back over. KCP a 3. He knocks it down. KCP's got 11. That's his 3rd triple tonight. That 3 ball is falling for us. We're looking for Hawkins. He gets wide open for 3 again. And Jordan Hawkins with his 4th triple of the night. And a 9-point lead. That 3 ball has been our biggest weapon tonight. Is now screen from Haywood Highsmith. They leave Jordan Hawkins out of all people open in the corner. And Jordan Hawkins with his 5th triple of the first half. He's got 15 points. Comes now inside. Caught it. Took a little bit of contact, but he's got 8 points. And he executes the first part of the 2-for-1 very well. He's had a really good first half. Connell back in. Good defense here from Diabate. That's just a tough shot. That's a real tough shot right there. But we can kind of hold for the last shot. I don't know if we will. Depends on what coach wants. It's been a very good first half from us. I'll say that, though. I've loved the way we have played. Alondes Williams has been phenomenal. The shooters have been phenomenal as well. Holmes gives us a screen. Hawkins, another open 3. No. And that's how the first half ends. A 7-point lead. Jordan Hawkins with 15 points. And granted, he has put up a shit ton of shots, though. Comes off that screen from Haywood Highsmith. He's got a good midi, and he uses it to his advantage right there. He's not just a 3-point shooter. He can score in that mid-range. On a great cohesive group. Hawkins, he gets open for three. This one falls. 5 straight points from Jordan Hawkins. KCP tries to freeze his man. KCP gets open for three. And KCP knocks it down. His 4th triple of the night. And we're on a nice little 8-0 run. KCP lets it fly again. And caught the bounce. An 11-0 run. 13-3 run in the last 2 minutes. KCP filling it up. He's got 17. We almost get a steal right there. Mid-range. Knocks it down. Jordan Hawkins has been incredible in this 3rd quarter. Downhill. Good ball movement. Shireman gets past Tobias Harris. Trey Mann open for three. Trey Mann cans it. Bro, Baylor Shireman has been phenomenal. He is making all the right plays. 2 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Trey Mann now. Drive. Shireman will finally get a 3-point attempt up, and it's money. Baylor Shireman gives us a 16-point lead. And has he been phenomenal? Las Vegas, another timeout. Does end up getting us a steal. Trey Mann. Corner drops immediately. Shireman. That one will fall. He's 2 for 3 from outside. Baylor Shireman has given us phenomenal minutes. That's our 16th triple of the night. We usually do not shoot this well from 3, but we have some personnel that can knock down threes. Powell pulls up and banks it in. Norman Powell makes it a 10-point game. Vegas isn't playing too bad offensively, honestly. They got 72 points. It's not phenomenal or anything, but it could be way worse. Trey Mann now. He gets downhill. Got Kamara with the pump fake. And Trey Mann in double digits with 10 points and 2 assists. 12-point game. Norman Powell now. Layup is good at the buzzer. But a very great 3rd quarter from us. We're up by 10. We have 84 points. Trey Mann. Off the screen here. Shireman open. Pops and connects. 11 for Baylor Shireman. It's a 9-point lead for us. Trey Mann. Off the screen here. Shireman open. Pops and connects. 11 for Baylor Shireman. We have got some guys hooping tonight. I love the way these guys have played. Wiggins inside over Diabate. And Diabate will pick up the foul late for us. Jordan Hawkins back into the game and already shooting a shot. Missed it. Holmes. Oh my God. I thought we got the offensive rebound, so I pressed square. We didn't, and we pick up a transitional take foul. That is my apologies right there. Who started this game. Malowacz couldn't grab the board. Bogdanovich pulls up for three, and Bogdanovich laces a triple. It is a 6-point game. Finds Holmes. He can't shoot that 3-ball right now. Good ball movement. Too much help. You help off the wrong guy. But Jordan Hawkins can't get it to fall, and he's gone a little bit cold here. Not been super efficient tonight. Good defense from Alondes Williams. Holmes battling defensively. He's been phenomenal. Vucci Main up fake. Vucci Main downhill, got fouled, and he'll head to the line for 2. Pulls up for that midi off the screen. Malowacz battling. Holmes picks it up. Perks of having some young guys on the floor. They will battle for some rebounds. Hawkins crosses over mid-range again. That one falls though. 24 for Jordan Hawkins. Yes, he's shot it a lot, but you got to have somebody shoot some shots, man. And great hustle from Malowacz to basically secure that offensive rebound for us. Holmes picked it up. Bogdanovich, another three. No good. And the Venom might be on their last leg here. There's still 3 minutes remaining. But they might be on their last leg. Looking for Malowacz. Wow, we didn't. Oh, KCP. Wide open for a midi. Rolls around and in. 19 for KCP. He has been phenomenal for us. And Alondes Williams. Screen from Deron Holmes. Looking for the veteran KCP for 3. And KCP cashes out and makes it a 9-point game. Great reverse pivot right there from Alondes Williams, who's got 4 assists, 10 points, and 5 rebounds. Tobias trying to keep his team in the game. They'll call a foul on Holmes. Bit of a veteran call for him right there. Holmes has been an unbelievable player outside of his three-point shooting tonight. I love the way Alondes Williams has played too. He might start over McConnell. I think he's just more comfortable in that role. This is where he can really prove his worth too. He's an athlete. Get downhill, break this press. He does. Maybe not the greatest pass in the world. Alondes Williams. Oh, I tried to lob it to Deron Holmes and said they wanted to give it to Malowacz. Vucci Main. Got it, plus the foul. This Vegas crowd not really excited about Vucci Main doing good. They want their team to do bad, I'd imagine. Well, if you're a fan, but if you're Vegas, you want their team to do good. I don't know. Hawkins now. Oh, Alondes Williams wide open. But they're going to foul now. That might actually be a good foul. That was a foul to give. I wouldn't foul Jordan Hawkins, though. Malowacz. Alondes Williams. Hawkins open. The dagger is up, and the dagger is good. In the heart of the Las Vegas Venom. What a shot from Jordan Hawkins. He certainly put up a lot of shots tonight, but that one was huge. Alondes Williams with his 15th assist, and this Vegas crowd has cleared out. That is funny. I don't think I've seen that before. Straight after the dagger, they're like, yep, we're done. We're out. Bogdanovich, tough triple, but he got it to fall, and Hawkins is a 90% free throw shooter, so we'll just play the free throw game. And barring a miracle, it's a really good win for us. Obviously, Vegas is not good. So, and the crowd is back now. The crowd said, hold on. We have a chance. Hawkins knocks down both. Maybe they'll disappear after this free throw. That's so funny. I don't think I've ever seen it. But, yeah, this Vegas team is not good. I think we know that. They do have more talent than us, though. I'll say that. We just played a phenomenal game. We've got some guys who can really hoop. Alondes Williams can really hoop. Deron Holmes can hoop. Powell. This guy can hoop, but he won't knock that down. We'll let Alondes Williams take some free throws. He has had a really good game. Got the first one to go right there. Baylor Shireman off the bench was phenomenal. Like, his impact was huge. Like, his ability to make the right play almost every single time down the floor and shoot the three ball, it was really big in our success tonight. Vucci Main, tough three. Bogdanovich back out. Vucci Main, another tough three. Well, that's not tough. It's wide open. Let Hawkins get to 30. Oh, they won't foul him. I'll throw this one up, though. Wow, hit rim. That's how good of a shooter he is. We don't hold Vegas to under 100, but we do beat them by 5. Not a great fourth quarter from us in terms of scoring, but our defense locked down. And they are going to give this player of the game to KCP, who was really good. 8 for 9 and 6 for 7. Damn, I didn't know he was that good. 22 points in 20 minutes. I mean, honestly, everybody was really efficient except for fucking Jordan Hawkins. But we don't need this guy to be efficient. We just need him to put up some shots, man. Need him to put up a lot of shots. Good stuff. Like, this team, Jordan Hawkins obviously is going to score a lot, puts up 22 shots. You're going to score a lot. But KCP, what a game, getting his efficiency back up. Alondez Williams, 12, 5, and 5. That's what I like to see. It's first game of the season this year. His debut with us. Baylor Shireman, 11 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 of 4 from deep. Trey Mann with a pretty solid game in only 13 minutes. I just didn't need him to play a bunch. Deron Holmes' defense was phenomenal. His three-point shooting, it's really bad. It's really bad, but hopefully it'll get better. Diabate was really great. McConnell was okay. Malawach was really good defensively, and just didn't have to shoot the ball a lot. And Haywood Highsmith did not have a good game, but that'll happen for Vegas. These 4 guys are really good, like scorers, top 5 guys really. This team has talent, they just don't really have cohesiveness and not great defense. So yeah, that'll be the episode. A very fun one, and one that I enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.